So it's unfortunate, but not surprising that we are seeing more just egregious violations of people's civil rights at the hands of the seemingly always just violent and confrontational and wanting to provoke and wanting to use violence on peaceful protesters by the NYPD, by New York's finest. Let's take a look at the latest example. This was from earlier tonight. NYPD beating somebody on their bike who was trying to get away. A bunch of them. Look at this. Jesus Christ. What is fucking wrong with these people? This person obviously was posing no threat. They were on their bicycle trying to get away, trying to de-escalate, trying to get away from police. And what are these just violent, angry, probably roided up cops do? They tried to beat the shit out of this person with their batons as they're trying to get away from the police. Police across New York are randomly beating pedestrians and protesters. This was from Anonymous. There's the same photo or same video there. Oh my god, I mean, Jesus Christ. And the thought that always comes to my mind are people that just want to inflict pain on people that are just, really power hungry and they want to take it out on the civilian population. Or there's people attracted to policing, probably. And do they also, once they become police, if they aren't maybe like that, does just the culture make them think this is okay and kind of go along to get along? And then here's another example from earlier today of more police violence by the NYPD towards peaceful protesters. Keyword peaceful, okay? The whole police narrative and a lot of these mayors are saying, it's the protesters who started the violence towards the police and the police retaliated. No, it's been completely one-sided. It has been the police starting these riots. A vast majority of the protesters are peaceful all across the country. I have seen just time and time again, it's the police escalating things, whether it's tear gassing peaceful protesters, shooting rubber bullets, hitting them with their cars, pepper spraying little kids, shooting journalists with rubber bullets, just all kinds of fucked up stuff. And again, this isn't just unique to the NYPD, it's all across the United States, unfortunately. And this is, again, the NYPD here. Protesters with their hands up, being very peaceful. Cops are just looking for a fight, looking to hurt people, looking to inflict damage and pain. It's disgusting. We got these freaking stormtroopers on our streets. Disgusting. We got all this fancy gear for the police, but we can't get it for our healthcare workers. Here they come in. Look at that guy trying to intimidate them with their bicycle. What a fucker. These bike companies need to stop supplying police with them. Look at that. Fucking fascist cops. Not the protesters escalating things. Again, it's the police. Time and time again. And then we have this really disturbing audio from TMZ. NYPD officers allegedly urged police to shoot and run over protesters. At least that's what was heard over the citywide police scanner. But the question is now whether those words came from a cop or someone who stole the radio. I can almost guarantee this was from a cop. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't.
So we have a group of people blocking traffic on Albany and Dean Street. They're refusing to let the orange go eastbound on Dean Street and Albany. So we're stuck here. Run them over.
Run them over. The police are just, NYPD, just very casually, just run them over. People blocking the street, run them over. Wouldn't be surprising. Again, NYPD officers have already multiple times hit protesters with their vehicles. We've also seen that in Los Angeles as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's happening other places. Just a total disregard for human life, and again, de Blasio is running cover for them, not calling them out at all, even after they arrested his daughter, doxed her. I mean, they're running rogue, and nobody in city government all across the United States is trying to hold them accountable at all. Same thing's happening in the closest big city to me, Seattle. Mayor Jenny Durkin is running cover for the Seattle PD and all of the brutality they've been inflicting on protesters. And then, so it looks like we have one cop saying, shoot those motherfuckers, and then another one saying, run them over. Thought it was to protect and serve, police, NYPD. Thought it was protect and serve, not to run them over and shoot those motherfuckers.
Don't put that over yet.
and then after they said, don't put that over there. A little bit too late. It's over the air. Millions of people have heard it. Again, none of this is surprising, but it's still deeply, deeply disturbing that the police officers who are supposed to protect and serve the public are brutalizing peaceful protesters day after day, brutalizing pedestrians, brutalizing people walking home from work. Again, shooting people with rubber bullets, shooting people in the eye, shooting people with tear gas canisters at close range, flashbang grenades, hitting them with their cars, pepper spraying little kids. I mean, Jesus Christ. Again, the things that the United States security state is doing to its own citizens right now are the same things that the US government uses to justify invading other countries. And yet, city government, state government, even fucking Democrats in Congress aren't doing shit about this. Highly, highly disturbing. We're creeping closer and closer to more authoritarianism in this country, more fascism, where people don't have the right to go out and peacefully protest. The DEA now has permission to track protesters, and they've already been infiltrating these groups and all kinds of stuff. It's really, really, really disgusting what's going on right now.